So once you have Bitcoin in tap, which we do, it's now time to register a Novatech account. Let me give you, I know that everybody here should be a member, but there might be somebody who's not. You never know. So what are we going to do? Okay. To register a new Novatech account, all right, you want to make sure that you do this process on a laptop, computer, or other device other than the phone that you're on using tap. Okay, it's going to make it so much easier for you. All right, so that you're not switching between Novatech and tap and trying to enter digits and stuff. Let's quickly run through this because we've all got Novatech accounts here. So you just make sure you join at your sponsor's enrollment link. That's very imperative. All right, ensure that their name is at the top of the enrollment form. And then first two fields you're presented with, choose a username in that field, something simple like John123. All right, on the second field, they're asking you if you want a personal website. You know, I've honestly never really used that website, like, you know, jsmith.novatechfx.com, you know. So you could actually just use your username there. They do allow you to do that, but, you know, that technically is your username. And so, you know, if you wanted to use something else, just use something else that you'd feel comfortable sharing if you chose to, to share that website. All right. So JSmith, and that's all you'd put in there, because the rest of it will be novatechfx.com. And that would be, going forward, a website that, you know, you could share, that just gives some basic, you know, the generic corporate website, which leads to your enrollment page. Right. If your country is not listed as you're going through the Novatech form, you can't join there. That's the bottom line, unfortunately. And in the USA, so if you're in Russia, or I'm guessing Afghanistan or Iraq, unfortunately, it's not going to work for you, you know, at this time. You know, so if you're in the USA, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to create an account in any one of these states here as well. Although there are ways around that, because you can create an LLC company and register that in Florida or Nevada. And so for information about that, check with your upline, and might be able to find that, but hopefully that doesn't apply to anybody here. All right, fill out all the other fields. Company is optional. Referrer's ID is not necessary if it's seen at the top of the form. And please, like I said to you in previous steps, always write down your username, password, email, and the 4-digit PIN that you're going to need for every transaction in Novatech. Write down the secret question and answer, and then check the 4 terms and conditions boxes, enter the 6-digit capture code, and then complete enrollment box. Just check that. And then they'll give you actually like a kind of summary invoice of that transaction that you've created a registered account. Just click on My Back Office at that point, and then you're ready to start step 6. All right, just a couple of last other points before we move on to step 6. Strictly 1 account per person. You must be a minimum of 18 years old. And like I said earlier, once you've created that account, you've only got 48 hours to fund it. So, which is why, to prevent account deletion, ensure that your Bitcoin is ready in your tap exchange or whatever exchange you're using before registering. That's my advice. There's a video, by the way, here if you want to see that process. And that concludes step 5. In step 6, now that your Novatech account is up and running, it's time to set up the payment page.